And we got the foam roller. I finally redecorated little woodsy, mountainy, bear type stuff. Okie doke. Here we go. All right. Okay, I'm actually, when you get your foam roller, find your space, go ahead and just lay it down in front of you. I'm going to do some feet stuff on it today. But first, let's take our wide stance and take our bend and straightening and shoulder rolls, little double duty. Start that breathing process and the letting go process. Letting go of any worries, fears, concerns, and just focus inward to your movement, your breath, your body, your energy. Go ahead and keep bending and straightening and on to backstroke. Expanding the lungs and then releasing into the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Then we're going to take a little side touch as we press up overhead. But keep those nice sighs going. Letting go of the world, the day, the week, the month, the year already. Whatever you got to let go of to get your focus inward. All right, then we're going to take a high diagonal reach, stretch, and really push and reach. And then we're going to rotate and reach. So rotate the spine back to a double reach. Good. Then we're going to pendulum swing. Still bend the knees and straighten. Bend and shift the weight. You can exhale. It's a nice spot to toss energy. You need to visualize something that you're letting go of. Go for it. And then just let that pendulum come right back into the pelvis, into a figure eight. Let it roll and ripple up the spine. Create your own Pilates spine dance for a moment, a little freestyle. Nice. And then back to center. Let's bring our feet into parallel. What we're going to do is find our center on one leg, just lift the heel on the other foot for a moment, and take a bend and straightening balance on the single leg. Other set of toes still down to keep you grounded. Just want that femur going straight ahead over those toes. You got it. Then switch it out. Recenter and bend and straighten. Check the femur. Keep the pelvis level. Got it. Now we're going to go back to the first foot. We're going to keep our pelvis level, arms out. And we're just going to bring that thigh up. Hold your balance for a moment. Circle the ankle one way. And reverse. Place that one down. Find that warmth of the foot again. Level out the pelvis. Lift the other thigh. Arms out. Balance and circle. Got it. now with your foam roller in front of you, I'm going to have you stay on one foot, put the other foot on, and I'm going to have you roll slowly from the heel through that arch to the ball of the foot to the toes. So you're just going to roll it back and forth. Pay close attention to how much tension you're starting with in the foot and the ankle, even the lower leg, and see if you can keep letting go of more and more tension. Try not to, once it hits the arches, really let the foot melt around the foam roller, all around that heel, let it melt. Just feel the bones, and the muscles just settling and spreading a little bit more. And then just back and forth a little quicker right on the arch, just little rolls. And take a nice sigh. Good. Switch that out, ground that foot, other foot on, and we'll start the long one. So from the heel, kind of the back of the heel, through the arch, to the ball of the foot, to the toes. Notice how this foot's doing. When it's starting, how much tension is in the foot. Can you help it? Mind over body release and relax as it rolls. Let it melt through the arch. And then on the arch, back and forth. Little short ones. Letting the foot just round and release. All right, and then place that foot back down and just feel the warmth of those feet in the ground, going through your floors to the earth for a moment. All right, from here we're going to really send down that grounding energy as well as lengthening up through the crown of the head. So your most beautiful alignment through your spine, but also feeling super grounded through the feet as you just bend and straighten for a moment. Keeping the pelvis level, little core in, little pelvic floor in and up. Keep breathing. Feel that warmth. Good, now keep that groundedness, just lift one heel, come back to the single leg, bending and straightening. Just see if you feel any difference in your strength, your balance. Switch it out, other side. Keep letting go through the breath, keep feeling that warmth in the feet. Notice any difference from the first time we did this. And then back to the first foot. You're going to come back to your balance, so keep your pelvis level. Lift the thigh, arms out, circle the ankle again. Just notice how your balance is going. After warming up the feet, reverse. Place it back down in that nice place of warmth that that foot had left. Level it out. Lift and other side. Keep feeling that warmth. Keep breathing. Reverse. And then place both feet back down. Just bend the knees and just do a little baby bounce. We introduced bouncing last week on the ball, which is super fun and easy to do. But if you don't have the ball, you can also just do a little softening of the knee and bounce. Feel like your pelvis is getting heavy. Feel your shoulders are dropping. Let your jaw release. Take a big inhale. And a nice vocal sigh. Nobody's around, you can make sounds. Just inhale and let it go. Do it again. Couple more. And make a nice big inhale last time. Let it vocally come out. And you can add sounds to that. It drops your voice, it drops into your core. There's just a lot of wonderful things happening with this little relaxation technique. And you're grounding through the legs. All right, then come back to stillness. Enjoy that. Memorize what that feels like. And let's head on down to the mat. Just keep your foam roller nearby for a moment. We'll do some stretches down here first. All right. Let's come to the bottoms of the feet. Remember, you can keep a nice big diamond shape here. Find your sits bones. Keeping those shoulders relaxed and the jaw released. We're going to take a chin to chest and roll through the spine, walking forward. Release the back of the neck. Keep the breath moving. Let it go. Take 3 nice inhale. Sighing exhales. Restack up to tall spine, rotate over one thigh, keep both cheeks down as you ease over this thigh. Hold here, take 3 deep breaths. Releasing the back of the neck. Pelvis is level. Ease slowly up to center. Rotate to the other side and hang out over the other thigh. Both cheeks stay down. Big 3 breaths. Release the back of the neck. Ease that up to tall spine, and we're going to do one more center. See if you made some progress. 3 big breaths. And restack slowly. Alright, I hope you felt that progress with your breath. More and more focus there. More and more deliciousness there. Open wide into your straddle, and we will walk down one leg again. This time, reach with the opposite hand toward the ankle, and keep the other leg upright. Up through the center, and rotate, slide the opposite hand toward the other ankle. Keep your breath moving. Up to center, one more time each. First side. See if you make a little bit more progress. Up and other side. And up to center and down center. Walk it up, and one more time down. And all the way back up. We'll slide those legs in, give them a little shake. And we'll take a little jump across, stack tall, rotate toward the thigh, give it a little squeeze in. Keep both cheeks down, just opening up the outer hip. And other side, jump across, stack tall, rotate, and hug, push, pull, breathe it out. And to center. All right, coming back to those sits bones, hands out, side bending. Soften that bottom elbow, ease it over, keep both cheeks in the mat. Let your neck side bend, keep the arm back near your ear, best you can. And up through the middle, inhale, exhale, palm, elbow, neck, arm back in alignment. Take a nice sigh. Up to center, then we rotate, grow tall, look behind you. Take a breath, release the shoulders down. Up and over to the other side, grow tall. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Coming back to center, hands behind you. We're going to extend the spine. So remember that's right at the bra strap, back slightly, not the neck, not the lumbar, mid-spine. So you're just going to open the shoulders, lift the heart to the sky, and kind of expand that chest, feeling that bend in the spine right at your bra strap, right below your shoulder blades. Take a couple of breaths here, expanding the lungs. And stretching the fascia in the front of the body. Let's do one more. It's very tight and congested there, so it's good to stretch it. And reach for the toes gently, hanging forward. Lift the head and pull the toes back. Send your feet some good, loving energy, won't you? Since we're all learning over here that a foot and a little tiny bone on the outside of your foot has a lot of power. Doesn't look very scary, but that little bone just proves that it can take you out. So you might want to watch your step, be mindful, and take good care of those feet. Let's do another little circle and a little flex and point, and just send some love and gratitude toward those little digits. Oh, how powerful they are. All right, we are going to mount our foam roller. So you're going to center it, and then you're going to be really careful how you lift up and walk back slightly, and have a little seat on the sacrum tail, and then walk your spine back. Make sure you feel straight. Make sure you feel like you're down the middle of your mat. Make all the corrections you need to for a moment. And then just like we did with our foot, I want you to do the same feeling as you go a little bit side to side, a little baby rock side to side, and allow your spine and muscles to just melt around the roller. Feel free to take your head Then side to side, whatever direction it wants to go. Just yummy, relaxing, melting spine and muscles. Big sigh. And back to center. All right, we're going to lift those arms up, drop the blades back around the roller as you take your little arm circles, give a little massage. And reverse. Then take the arms up by the ears and do some shoulder shrug circles. So more like a big shoulder circle. Up and back and around. Up toward the ears and back and around. With the arms at a back angle, you'll get a little higher in your trapezius there. And then bring those elbows right back down toward the mat. If they touch, great. If they hover, fine. Just easy does it. Monitor that stretch for you. We're going to go outward rotation, back of the palm toward the floor, and hang out there for a moment. Let some stretch happen. Take a sigh. Remember, you want to let go of that tension that's building up during the stretch. You want to exhale it out. Now take your inward rotation, palm down. Hold that. Keep releasing tension around the shoulder joint, back, and the back around the blades. Take a sigh. And again, back to outward rotation. Let them hold and melt there. Breathe. Now, while the arms stay here, I'm going to have you slowly take your head to one side. It's going to dangle around the corner edge of the roller. Hold that. Up through center gently and slowly to the other side. So it's more than just a rotation. You're really, in a normal fashion, you're taking it a little farther. And feel all those muscles down the neck and toward the front of the shoulder. Back to center, one more each. Center and rotate. And center. So hopefully that's some interesting feedback there. Another really great way to stretch the neck. All right, we're going to bring the arms back by our sides, come back to the pelvis, little 6 o'clock, little 12, 6 and 12, making contact with the lumbar in your 6, starting to scoop in abdominally more and more in your 6. Go ahead now with the feet in a nice parallel, hopefully already quite warm down there. You're going to go ahead and 6 o'clock into a rounded bridge. So hold that contraction as you peel up the rest of the spine. Big inhale at the top, and see if you can articulate each section of that vertebrae back into the roller. Release the pelvis to noon, and then go again. coordinating. And you can go palms up here if your elbows can rest on the floor. Continue to relax your jaw and the chest. Exhaling up. You can inhale to come down. Exhale to go up. Alright. Now the next time up, we're actually going to find our balance up there. So 6 o'clock, peel it up, hold this position, see if you can lift the arms back up, drop the blades back, and circle again. Nice and slow. Keep lifting your pelvis, keep your eyes gazed ahead. Now let's take both arms above, both arms below. Just touch the floor. We're not going to stretch here yet. Just touch and touch. Keep lifting and tucking the pelvis up in the air. Now one arm above, one below. Keep your focus. Keep breathing. Keep your pelvis steady up in the air. Core pulled in. Steady as she goes. Arms back by your side, 6 o'clock, and peel it back to the roller. Woo, good, good, good. Now we're going to stay in our neutral pelvis. We're going to pull in that pelvic floor. So some cueing to think about is as if you could move your sits bones toward each other. You can't, but the muscles engaging in that pelvic floor do. So just feel that pelvic floor pulling in and up, or belly button in and up, or corset in, whatever image works. Hold on to that as you peel up one foot, followed by the second foot, and refine your balance up here with no feet. Take a breath, recension that pelvic floor and waist, slowly onto toe bounce and in, straight down toe bounce and thigh in. Keep that gaze straight ahead and go slow so you can minimize the rock. Feel like you're really in control and everything stays quiet. Inhaling and exhaling, drawing that navel into spine even more. The blades drop back, palms up, elbows down. And we'll take a pause, flex the heels, recenter. Ascension again, solid core, spine connected to the roller, heel touch down, straight down underneath you, bounce and bring that thigh all the way in. Nice and slow. Keep your focus, your concentration, your awareness, and your breath moving. Easy on the jaw and the neck. Really trust your core here. One more each. We can do it. You got it. And then place one foot at a time back to the mat. Woo-hoo. Take a breather. You can always do a little wiggle wiggle side to side. A little baby rock like we did with our foot. Just a real quick side to side. Just kind of vibrates again and rocks some tension back out. All right, we're gonna stay with the legs one more set. So back to pelvic floor in and up. Corset in that deep core as you pick up one foot, followed by the second foot. Keep the knees into the chest again, flex the feet, and now reach out on a diagonal, a nice straight knee with a flexed heel. Hold that. Bring it in. Other side out, hold. Breathe it in. Inhale now. Exhale, press out, hold. Inhale in. Exhale, press out, hold. Inhale in. Nice straight knee, hold. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Good. Now, glue the legs together and go straight up and bend and straighten, flex and point. Good. Now, with the knees bent in, flex the heels again. Center in, pull in that deep core, belly button in. Now you're going to press out both heels just past your 90 and bring them back in. They're going to be a little higher than the single leg, and that's okay. Exhale, press out and bring it in. Don't let your lumbar lift off of your foam roller though. So it might just be just shy of your 90. That's okay. Exhale, pull the core in as you shoot the legs out. Inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Good. Now, frog position. Back of the heels pressed into one another. You've spiraled out your whole leg. Thighs and toes and knees are aimed out. Now you can go just straight up with your frog and bring it in. Exhale up. Inhale in. Keep spiraling those legs outward when they want to roll inward. One more, we can do it. Bring it in and one foot at a time to the floor. Woohoo! Good work, everybody. Arms back overhead now. Just hold that for a moment. Let your upper core stretch here. All right. So now with the arms overhead, without moving anything else, just inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can funnel the ribs down toward the pelvis and reconnect the back of the ribs to the roller. So inhale. They're going to widen. Exhale. Just deflate. Draw down that sternum. Feel really long in the front and make contact with the back. Couple more. Good. So you're going to use that very momentum to now let that bring you up in your upper body half curl. So inhale. As you exhale, those ribs start to funnel. And then you're going to activate the head, neck, and shoulders into a curl. And then right back into the roller. Inhale. Exhale. Curl and reach. Inhale back. release the arms now on a high V up above you and let that stretch. When the elbows just naturally want to bend and soften, let them do that. Feel that stretch. And then ease them back to your goal post again and feel that stretch. Then from here, we're going to do they can hover a little bit or just glide along the floor. Top two fingers are going to slide with your arms touch overhead and then slide and pull the elbows toward the ribs. So it's all upper backward, sliding to touch the first two fingers and gently pulling the elbows down. Long back of the neck, keep breathing. More. And back by your sides. Woohoo! Good work, everybody. Let's take a gentle plop off of your roller. Recenter on your mat. Foam roller back underneath your legs and going on to your pelvis. So we're going to bridge up. Watch your clothes and your shirts here. Might be a good place to tuck things if they're going to get tangled up on the roller. All right. So once you're up and you've centered that pelvis right on that sacrum, you can look up and still see your pubic bone. So you're still on a nice plank and connected. We are going to peel up one foot and then followed by the second foot. You can always hold your hands on the roller, legs all the way up, and you know it. Big old bicycle paddle, drawing the toes right along the floor or your mat, sending them up. Once you get coordinated, if you want to add a flex foot going down and a pointed foot coming up, and then reverse that big old bicycle paddle, drawing like a little draw away, a little brush away of the toes along the mat, and then all the way up. Keep that breath moving. If you want to add a flex foot coming up, pointed foot drawing, brushing away. Excellent. With both legs up now, we are going to open to the side, inner thighs open, and then close center. Open and close center. Flex foot. Breathing. Got it. Now outward rotate those legs again like we just did in frog, and you're going to do your crisscross. As close up to the thigh as you can, as straight a knee as you can, as pointed feet as you can, reaching the toes to the sky. Crisscross. And once you get the coordination going, how fast can you crisscross? Good. Then bring it back to a manageable tempo. As you continue to crisscross, you're going to lower the legs a little bit down past your 90 and then crisscross them right back up. Crisscross past your 90 and right back up. Keep that spine nice and long. Core pulls in. Belly button in. Keep going. One more set. We can do it. Oh yeah. Bring those knees, just rock them right in towards your chest. Then in this position, get a nice lumbar stretch with the roller. Good. Then press the legs back up just to come back into your open thigh stretch here, over inner thigh stretch. Pelvis is still up on the roller. So here's the cool part. You can let the roller like tilt your pelvis and tuck it a little bit into 6, and you're going to feel a different angle on the stretch, a little bit past your inner thigh, kind of coming into the back of the leg. Then you can let the roller just glide your pelvis back toward your 6, or your neutral almost on the slant. Then you're going to be back into the inner thigh. Hold that, breathe. Then if you want to play with just a slight tilt just past your neutral, slowly going into a little baby arc, don't go too far, you're going to feel a little bit more in the inner groin. So that's an interesting way to get full range inner thigh stretch. Then just come back to that 6, fold the knees in, gently place one and then the other back to the floor. All right, while we're here, we're going to glide out one leg. If this feels right to you, if this is okay for your hip, just glide one leg out and just allow a little opening here. If this one's not feeling good to your hip, or if it feels like it's too much, then just keep the knee a little bent and don't go so far. Then slide that one in and send the other one out. You can straighten the knee or you can keep it a little bent. You can always gauge how far is right for your body and your joints. Good. Feet back under and push the roller out from underneath you. And we will just do a couple more here. Right on place the feet back on the roller like we did at the beginning of class. And we are now going to just do with our nice parallel legs for starters, we're going to roll it in and out. The roller jumps around a little bit, so just keep straightening it out and going on. Now, outward rotate the legs and roll in and out over the outer ankle with your thighs just plopping out. And then inward rotate with a wide foot. Inward rotate the thighs and aim the toes and knees toward each other and roll in and out that way. You got it. And then just bring the feet back. And we're gonna just take a moment, let the roller go for a moment. Open the leg, lengthen the legs, and reach the arms above. And just take a full body reach from toes to fingers for a moment. Couple nice breaths. You got it. All right, for a moment, then bring the feet back to the outer edge of your mat, knees bent, arms out. Take a double knee fold here. And up and over to the other side. Good. Back to center, feet on the mat. Take a little rock around your pelvic clock. Make sure everything feels okie dokie. Or a little rock side to side, whatever feels good. And then we are rolling to our sides. And we are going to come up on all fours. However, we are going to do a little something different. We are going to bring the foam roller underneath where our hands would normally be for our quadruped. So let me just do my hair here. All right, so we would normally place our knees, but that gets kind of ouchy, so I wanted to try just a little something different here. All right, so obviously we're going to challenge the shoulder girdle, right, by making sure that we, just like we would with our feet, that we want to press down on the roller. If you go to sit back, you might eject your roller. All right, so you want to make sure your shoulder joints are right over it. If it's too much for the palm or the wrist, you can always just lengthen, roll it till you're a little longer in the wrist. And you can also weight bear a little bit more toward the outer palm. All right, we're not going to do crazy things, just a little bit of challenge here. So find your longest spine from head to tail. Pull in that core. Feel like your head, your neck, your shoulder blades are down. Add a little 6 if you feel like you really need to connect more core here. And all we're going to do is slide one leg out on the floor like we normally would and do a little lift and touch, lift and touch. So let's do 4 here, and then slide it right back in. Foot cramp, I know. All right, try the other side. Recenter the pelvis, slide it out, little up, down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so I'm going to slow so we can make sure we're keeping good form in between every one. Reestablish, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slide it in. Little 6, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, slide it in. So you're gonna notice a little shift, but you want to minimize your shift. Just keep going now at your own tempo. If your foot keeps wanting to cramp like mine, and the pointed position, just take it in a flex and keep going. So now you're just alternating 4 at a time, repositioning. Adding a little 6. Don't go go too high because this could go into your lumbar a little too much. Try one more set. Keep the leg low. You got it. Now, if it is okay with your knees to open up and sit back like we would in child's pose, I'm going to have you roll the hands over your roller like we did our feet. So you're just going to give your wrists and palms and fingers a nice little massage. And it's going to help you stretch your back at the same time. So you kind of C curve up now and lengthen out. C curve up and lengthen out. You can, if your hips and knees are okay with the movement, you can go even a little farther and go up your forearms a little bit more. Do a nice inhale coming up, nice exhale out. Or you can even reverse your breath. Try and exhale up and an inhale out. That works too. Let your hands melt. Let your forearms get a little massage. Let's try one more long one. Good. And now if you're still okay here, just roll it in a little closer. And just for a moment, just roll the hands, the palms back and forth, and see if you can get them to melt. A little harder. We've got a lot more control in our hands. Just see if they can give a little quick melting massage here. It's creating warmth in the palm. All right. Ooh, yeah, I feel it warming up. So now I'm gonna have you just take your hands back down, quadruped for a moment, and just feel the warmth there. Then I'm gonna have you turn the hands around one at a time. Aim the fingers back. Hold there for another forearm stretch. Side. Back to center one at a time slowly. And then C curve up. Release it out, head to tail. And one more C curve up. Good. And then I'm just going to have you, this is also new, I'm just going to have you create a little circle with your torso going around a different kind of clock, one way, or like a front spine clock, and then reverse. And back to center. All right, we're going to walk one foot up for a nice lunge stretch. Feel free to change up to fists if you need to. As you lower the pelvis, lift the head, and breathe it out. And if the fists get tight, you can just keep alternating if you need to. Now shift forward again and lift the lower leg. Check in with your thigh. Walk up the hands to greet that foot, lift the head, lower and breathe. And send the weight forward a little bit more to lift the lower leg. Gentle down, gentle sit back, unwalk that foot, and we will tuck our toes, come through our squat. Take a moment and lengthen those heels toward the floor if they can go. Back up to the balls of the feet and lengthen up. Bottoms up, hang upside down, nod the head. Yes, yippee. And no. Take a big sigh and just give your legs a hug. Whatever part you can reach, just give it a little hug. Then soften those knees and slowly stack. Bring it all the way up. Do a little shake, shake. Whew. We'll finish upright. Whew, 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 whew. All right, let's shake out the hands. They did some work today. Shake out those hips. Whew. All right, let's take an inhale. Nice long body stretch and a long swinging exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Reach, 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 and an exhale. Good. Now we'll come back up and circle those wrists that worked really hard just then. And reverse. And then just shake, 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 shake. You got it. You right. All right, and then we will inhale some love and peace and calming, harmony, balance, whatever you need to call into your life and your body right now, and your mind, your heart, your spirit. Just call it in. Ask and receive. And release all the fears and worries and concerns. You can just add a little rotation swing there to just let it go. Clean it up. And let's do that again. Inhale for lots of loveliness and goodness in your life and for your body, mind, and spirit. Let the rest of it go. And be super grateful for your body and all that it's doing for you every day, all day long. You never even ask it, and just a constant reminder that it's your best friend. So give it a listen every so often. Make sure you're being a best friend back. Thanks, everybody.